Hi guys, Matt Isles here, Heritage Wine Cellars. Thank you for joining me for Tannin's virtual wine tasting event. Woo! Let's have fun. It's wine. It's not serious. Just good stuff. All right, I got 4 wines. I'll try to be as quick as possible. Might I add 4 of the best wines here. Okay, so first wine we have today is the Frati Brolettino. It's 100% Trebbiano. This winery goes back to the early 1900s. This is coming from a little small town called Sirmione, overlooking Lake Garda in Lombardy in northern Italy. One of the most beautiful lakes you'll ever see. The vineyards here have been around obviously for hundreds of years. It's predominantly limestone. So with this wine, so Trebbiano is a grape varietal that's also known as Verdicchio. This wine in particular, it's everything that you need and want. It's vibrant, bright minerality, good acidity. You will get some tropical tones. Some really good peach and pear and some like green apple. But then it also goes through some malolactic fermentation, so you get some creaminess and a big mouthfeel. It does see about 10 months of neutral oak barrels, so just to let it relax and chill. But honestly, an amazing wine. I love drinking this. This is perfect for winter. That the months that ahead of us. And just something that's great. Please enjoy this. It's an iconic winery in northern Italy that over delivers and is really everything that you need in a white wine. Okay, so next is Gary Farrell. This is another winery that has been around in Russian River for a very, very long time. This is started back in 1982 by Gary Farrell. His first vintage was in 85. He produced 55 cases of single vineyard Rocchioli Pinot Noir, which is now super famous, super hard to get. He still produces the wines from that vineyard, as well as 22 others. So the wine that we're talking about today is the Gary Farrell Russian River Pinot Noir. This is actually, it's crazy. It's a crazy blend of 22 different vineyard sites from 4 different neighborhoods of the Russian River. You got some areas that are, within the valley, and then others that are, a little bit higher up in elevation. So you get that cool climate that are in the crevices of the valley that's, protected by the fog line. That is, cooler climate, and you'll have some higher acidity, some darker fruit, and then you have stuff that's a little bit higher up in elevation that's warmer, that you'll have a little more brighter fruit, more ripeness. So the balance of all that, it really makes this wine exceptional. It is one of my favorite Pinot Noirs coming from the Russian River. It's known as the Grand Cru of Pinot Noirs and Chardonnay. I mean, his Chardonnays it might be one of my favorite Chards coming from California. It's exceptional, and his wines are just well balanced. And on top of it, he has one of the best female winemakers in the world. Producing some cooler climate Pinots for him. But an amazing wine, great value, and perfect for Thanksgiving's coming up, and Christmas, and any other day after that. So enjoy that one. Next is Marietta, the Arme Cab blend, really a Bordeaux blend. So this is another old school winery that is also family owned and operated like the other 3. Kind of have a theme there. So Marietta started by Chris Bolero in, I think it was like the mid to late 70s. He really made the red blend famous. It was during a time where people weren't drinking red blends; they were drinking Chardonnay and Cabernet Merlot, and that was it. They were really afraid to drink red blends, and he came out with this and crushed it, and really put his name and his family's name on the map. His son is now taken over. He started winemaking back in 2012 and has really took Marietta to the next level. So this is the Marietta Arme. Arme is the name of Chris's uncle, who he used to go fly fishing with, so hence the little fly on the label. But this is really a Bordeaux blend. It's kind of the old world meets new world. It's about 86% Cab, a little bit of Petit Verdot, Merlot, and Malbec. So you have almost a right bank Bordeaux coming from predominantly from Alexander Valley, where almost 300 of their vineyards are planted. 300 acres of their vineyards are planted, but just well balanced. You really get it all with this. Like I said, it's the old world meets new world. I see I'm getting close on time, so I'm gonna go on to the next one. Next and last is Hall, Catherine Hall. So this is another family-owned and operated winery. Catherine Hall has been working with vineyards and her family's vineyards since the early 70s. Their first label was Walt, and they've kind of brought that back a couple years ago with her daughter. But so the Catherine Hall is honestly one of the most amazing woman that I've ever met in my entire life. She is a go-getter. She ran Walt Winery. She, from the 70s and 80s, and then kind of wanted to do her own thing. She became an attorney, and then, she started her own financial firm, and then later becoming the U.S. ambassador to Austria, and doing a bunch of other things to help great causes throughout the world. Just honestly an amazing person, which shows off in her vineyards and her wine. So her main winery is in St. Helena. These guys, they own a big chunk of vineyards in St. Helena, which is in Napa, that she has, prime pickings of, to put into her wines. But this is just her regular Cabernet, Napa Valley Cabernet. She's about 22 months of French oak, 50% of that being new barrels. And just an amazing wine for the price. Let's keep that one our secret. Look at Benny's, and you'll see what I'm talking about. But enjoy it. It's an amazing wine. It truly is. All these wines are great. I appreciate your time. Hopefully I wasn't too long, but really look forward to seeing all of you guys in the next tasting where we can actually cheers together. Until then, cheers, be safe, and I hope to see you guys very soon. Thank you.